What's up, guys? What's happening, YouTube? Today I want to give a video to somebody that might be able to help them. I got a GMC 3500. It's my cargo van. I've had this van. It's an 03, but I've had it since I had it since 07. When I bought it, I only had 20,000 miles on it. I bought it out of Chicago. Chicago seemed to be the place to buy vehicles, guys. Something about Chicago. But anyway, this video is for somebody that's got a 3500 GMC with the 6.0 in it. Now, the 4.8, the 5.3, and the 6.0 is the same engine, guys. It's the same block. It's just the only difference is the bore or the crank or the stroke or the heads. That's the only difference. And I had a problem with the engine misfiring. I had 3 cylinders that was misfiring. Now, if you guys don't have a mechanic that you can trust, and you take it to Joe Blow, they're gonna screw you, because they're gonna tell you your engine's shot and you need a new engine, and that's how they get you. Okay, because these engines, guys, if you can find one cheap, and it's got all the computers and stuff to it, you done pretty good. Most of these engines, if they got around 100,000, they still want $3,000 to $5,000 for one of these engines. That's what around 100,000+ miles on it. If you're lucky, you might be able to find a junkyard in your area and get it cheaper. But anyway, my purpose of this video today for you guys is, when it was misfiring, I plugged my scanner up to it, and my scanner said it was misfiring. And that was it. That's all it can tell me. So I didn't have time to fix it, and I went to a crooked car dealer, a Chevrolet dealership in our town. I ain't gonna say the name, because I almost wound up suing them because they did me so wrong. But I come from a family of mechanics and home builders, and they always told me never go to a car dealer. Never go to a car dealer. And I knew it. I shouldn't have ever went, but I got desperate. I went anyway. So they tried to part shop on me, and what I mean by that, they started, well, we think it's this, let's change that out. Well, we think it's this, let's change that out. And we got the bill up to about $1,200, okay? I told them, I said, I can do what you guys are doing. I just don't have time to work on my van. I was real busy. This was in the summer. I just need my van fixed. Well, they didn't bother to check the oxygen sensors on the exhaust. That's what the whole problem was, guys. They went in and changed the computer. Oh, you need a tune-up, you need this, you need that. No, I didn't. I didn't need all that stuff. All it was the oxygen sensors. So if you guys got an engine out there that's misfiring, your scanner's just saying, hey, you got cylinder or whatever misfiring, guys, that don't mean your engine's having a problem. That means that you might have, what you can do is unplug them. Unplug them and then see what happens. Usually if you unplug them, your engine should start coming right back. Okay, so then all you gotta do is change out your oxygen sensors. Now I tell you, like my van, I run the cheap 87 octane in it, and this is key to all you guys out there. Whatever gas you start with when you buy the van or buy a car, if it's new, like mine had 20,000 miles on it, whatever gas you start with, you gotta finish with it. Because if you try to switch up, if you go, what I accidentally did one day, I put 93 octane in it. And I'm lucky I didn't burn my exhaust up. But what I did, I burned up my oxygen sensors. And that's what happened, guys. When you take and you switch from 87 to go to 89 or 93 or whatever octane, you wind up, you risk burning your exhaust system up. And when you do that, like, I hate to see how much the exhaust costs for this thing, because it's got the 3-inch exhaust on it with the big cat back and stuff. But I know my Nissan, I burned up my exhaust on my Nissan. They wanted $3,500 for the exhaust, and I couldn't find. It took me a while to find somebody to custom make the exhaust for me. And it's got 4. My Nissan has 4 catalytic converters on it. So what I did, guys, I just paid for 2 of them, and the other 2 I just honed out. My check engine light stays on, but if you're going to keep the vehicle like I am, I'm going to keep it till it dies. Who cares? as long as it's running fine. And it's running fine. Actually, it's got a little more power. It's got a little more power, but it'll burn up your gas mileage a little bit. But I haven't seen it, guys. I haven't seen it. So guys, if you got a GMC 3500 or Chevrolet 3500, or if you got any 648, 53, or 60, and you got misfire issues, and somebody's telling you, oh, you're gonna need a new engine, well, I would unplug those sensors first. I would try that, and then if your engine don't come right back, then do a compression test on it. And you could go to AutoZone or one of them and get a compression test, or do a compression test on it, because there isn't too much that's can cause your engine, your pistons to lose compression and misfire. It's either in the heads, the cylinder, or those sensors. Now these cars today got so many sensors on them that one sensor goes bad, and I believe they do this purposely, your whole car misfires. You got multiple engine lights on. You got this light on, that light on, and that light on. I believe they do that on purpose, so you get nervous and say, oh my God, I got something major wrong with my car, and you go in and it's usually one sensor. And that's what happened on my van here. That's what happened when it was misfiring. My check engine light didn't really come on. It'd fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out. And then it didn't misfire all the time. When I was on the highway, it was doing fine, but when I pull up to a light, then it started misfiring. So guys, this video is for somebody out there that's got one of these engines in their truck or car or van or whatever, so you can keep from getting ripped off. And I encourage you guys, if you got a car, and I wouldn't even do this necessarily, stay invested in one mechanic, because usually when you get comfortable with the mechanic, guys, that's when they usually burn you. And I'm not saying all of them are like that. I'm not saying all of them are like that. But usually when somebody gets comfortable with the mechanic and comfortable with their pricing, then that's when they start shortcutting them. Because they're like, oh, this guy always come back to me. This guy always. Well, I know somebody had a shop and they burnt people trusting them. The shop ain't in existence anymore, guys. So, all right, guys, until the next time, y'all have a good one. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.